Good morning, good morning, good morning from LJ, Georgia. High atop of the FYN TV office building here. We're on the 14th floor today. We've moved our offices up. We've worked on the 10th floor, the 11th. We never worked on the 13th floor. Never have. Won't do that. We don't work on the 13th floor. But anyhow, I'm your host, BKP. I'm getting everything ready here. Just stay with me. I got to plug a couple things in. So, good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, let's show people how they can get in touch with us this morning. If they would like to, there you go. There's our phone number. And there's our phone number and our email address. 67 degrees. 802 social media ways to follow the show. There you go. All right, folks. Let me do this first. I want to give a shout out. I like to do things like that, start the day. I'm going to try to do some nice shout outs so that way I don't get worked up immediately. I do not. It's Wednesday. It's grass cutting day, for too much information. I was able to get a short nap yesterday. I did not have to go out last night. So I was able to go to bed at a reasonable time, and I feel much better today. I know you really needed to know all that. But I don't want to get worked up. I want Wednesday to go smooth. So I want to give a shout out to my caller yesterday afternoon from Northern California. I really appreciate the call from up there in Northern California. It gives me hope. This gentleman, very nice guy. First of all, had a big thank you to us, Josh, for broadcasting the Diz All-Star Tournament for the 12-year-olds up at Fannin County. Northern California, first time, and he said, I'm not going to get emotional, but it's the first time I ever got to see my grandson play. And I tell you, and then he started watching the show maybe, right? Because he started making some comments and we started having a conversation. So anyhow, thank you for that phone call from Northern California. All hope is not lost. Second, Josh, I want to give a shout out to White County. Now, if you're out there watching nationally, stay with us just a second. White County, Georgia, over there in Cleveland. Josh, wait till you see this baseball park. They just built a brand new baseball park, 4 fields. Josh, you wait till you see our setup that we're going to have. I mean, I'm just telling you, these are beautiful fields to play on. Beautiful park, big shout out because next Thursday we start 2 games in the Dizzy Dean Division 6 12-year-old tournament. And if you would like to sponsor, because that's the way we're able to afford to bring these tournaments is to have you out there sponsor these tournaments so we could do it so those grandparents out there can watch their grandkids play for the first time. Don't hesitate to get in touch with us, info, I-N-F-O. You can send it to me, Chief, or info@fetchernews.com, and tell us how you would like to help sponsor those baseball tournaments that we do. All right, now, when I go through social media, all right, and I post things on social media, Let's do this for the new viewers, the ones of you that have been with us for some time. When I post on social media, let me get this straight. This is exactly what you read, okay? Good morning from the office, hashtag BKP, hashtag anything goes. BKP's opinion on local, state, and national news and politics. BKP's opinion, all right? So yesterday I put up a picture of Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States, and I'm just going to call it out, all right? The First Lady of the United States, the President of the United States, and the Queen of England. And someone that works at the Democrat newspaper in Blue Ridge, Georgia, yes, Blue Ridge, Georgia has a Democrat newspaper masked as a Republican, but hey, it is what it is, right? So the Democrat newspaper in Blue Ridge, Georgia, there's a little paper up there. I think they have 20 or 30 subscribers to it. Someone that works in that office posted something very nasty on our Facebook page with a very nasty picture, all right? And they're very clear they're Democrats. That's just the way they are. That's the way they are. Very derogatory to the First Lady, very derogatory picture, nasty picture, nasty picture. Oh my God, secret word, 2 days in a row, nasty. This was a nasty picture. You see, there's nasty, nasty, nasty. This was a nasty picture we will not allow on our face. So we took it off. And you know what? If that's what you want to do, working up there at the Democrat newspaper in Blue Ridge, Georgia, you do whatever you want. But you won't do it on our Facebook page. All right, that being said, let's just go with the lady in red one more time. Number 40. Let's open with something nice. Number 40. Now, our embassy there, it's customary to host a reciprocal dinner. The Queen and everybody at the palace had a big shindig. You know, that's me going to the shindig, right? They had a big shindig over at the palace the night before last for President Trump and our First Lady, that beautiful lady right there in the red dress. So anyhow, we always reciprocate with a dinner at our embassy. Give me number 41. And last night, our President of the United States and our First Lady hosted Prince Charles. And is that Camilla Parker Bowles? I was off the top of my head, I forget his second wife there. And that's at our U.S. Embassy. And that, I think, is George Washington behind us. I don't know. But there's the lovely First Lady in red. You know, the one thing, and we will get to some bigger news, but the one thing they used to talk about, you remember, seems like it was just yesterday when that behemoth with man hands was First Lady. Michelle was First Lady, all right? I mean, yeah, I'm trying to be nice, right? I don't want to be nasty about it. I don't want to be like Meghan Markle, the princess over there, seventh in line to the throne. She's got to kill 6 people off to get close to the family jewels. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Andrew Dice Clay. Whoa. Whoa. That's old school stuff. All right. So anyhow, remember in the old days when the lady was, Michelle was First Lady, and, you know, it didn't matter what she wore. You know, it didn't matter if she tore. They would take a tablecloth and then alter it and let her wear it. And all the media, remember the media would do just interviews with the designer. We're bringing in the designer of Michelle's new hat, dress, shoes, whatever, all right? So they'd bring in the designer and highlight it, right? And then they would claim, remember they would claim that they were JQ crew. They would claim that Michelle Obama's dresses were just flying off the rack because the designers. And now this lovely lady here, and I didn't bring up what she wore the other day. Do you have 44? Let's go with that. You have the beautiful, no, let's go. I'm sorry, Josh. Josh, go with 40. Look at this. And I know what you're saying. Is this a segment? The hypocrisy of these people, you know, because they're better than us, folks. They are. You just got to understand. These damn media people, they're better than you and I, right? Right? You know what I mean? They have planned. They are Planned Parenthood, like they plan to have little Biff and little Julie, and they plan everything out. You know, they're better than us, all right? Accidents don't happen in their world. What the hell am I saying? Having some fun. All right, so here's a beautiful lady in red. Beautiful dress, right? Now, if this was the behemoth, the man hands First Lady Michelle Obama, they would be doing segments over and over on how she was dressed, how eloquent, how beautiful, how she walked, her grace. Oh my God. All right. They would be over and over, you know, her designer, nothing. I mean, I watch all the shows, nothing. Okay? Nasty is the word. Word of the week is nasty for these dumbass people. So go to number 44. This really bothered all the libtards out there. Is that what you call them? All right. This really bothered them because they said that Melania's dress there and hat resembled what she took a page out of Princess Di's book there on the other side of the screen. Again, no designers, no big conversation, no how eloquent, how lovely the First Lady is visiting, her etiquette, nothing. You can say if it's happening, if you are hearing it, you're on the isolated news cycle. But the main, when I say main, if you add them all together, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN, nothing. All right? But I'm here to tell you, back to 41, Josh was like, make up your mind. I'm here to tell you that that outfit right there that you just saw and this red dress, they're jumping off the rack everywhere in the world. Whoever designed both of those, they're raking it in because that is coming off the rack. That hat, I will tell you what, it is coming off the rack. So to our beautiful and lovely First Lady, Melania Trump, oh, thank God we don't have to put up with the, you know, man hands anymore. I'm sorry, you know, everybody, like, do you have to be like that? Now, give me 43, and then I'm going to go to break because we're going to start talking about some stuff, okay? 43, there you go. Now, you see the Queen? Obviously, you see the Queen. What a dumb question, right? But you see the Queen. You see Donald. Now, I'm surprised they haven't called in the body language experts, okay? I'm surprised they haven't called in the body language experts. All right? So, every week, I don't know how it's done now, but every week they're supposed to bring in the box, the government box, for the Queen. And there was a time when the Prime Minister, I think it was every week, traveled over to Buckingham Palace or to the Queen and laid out the government box of what was going on in the government or things that needed her signature or whatever it may be. Okay? And the first time it was delivered to this young Queen was from Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill realized, and these are my words, okay, I'm not trying to go down history this morning, but Winston Churchill realized that the first time he delivered the box to this very young Queen, that she had no idea what was in that box, what she was supposed to do with it. I mean, this happened rapidly for this young Queen. And I tell you what, I don't want to get into whether I like or dislike the Queen, but she made sure that she got the education she needed to be a part of what was going on. See, at this time, when Churchill came in and she became the Queen, they went to school. They went to school to learn etiquette. They went to school to learn to be the Queen, to to have the proper dinner and all the above. You know where I'm going. I'm at a loss for words. But they did not really focus on the royals, you know, having a master's degree in, you know, chemistry or whatever. They had a different education, the royals. And Queen Elizabeth said, no, that's not going to happen with me. And she made major changes there. Now, don't say I'm calling the Queen dumb. It didn't happen here, right? So let's get back to what I'm getting at. I'm surprised the body language people are not looking at this and trying to break down that the Queen is sincerely enjoying President Donald Trump's company. Okay? Now let's just freak out the total left right now. Hit number 49. Yeah, 49. Look in your email and tell me if I sent it. If I didn't, I'll send it again. I may not have sent it. Okay? Stop at 48. Okay. Hold on just a second, folks. Sometimes I forget to send Josh stuff. And what do they call it? Do they still call it my bad? I don't know. All right, I did not send. So let me go ahead and do this, Josh. Won't take but a second. Please bear with us, folks. Stay with me just a minute. World didn't end. I see there, Josh. I didn't send it. There it is. So, okay, so getting back to that, the Queen is, if you look, is actually enjoying the president's company, all right? Now, while we're on that, Josh, and you're getting that ready for me, let's go ahead and put up number 27. Trump falsely claims UN rallies support him. Now, that's what MSNBC at 4:02 Eastern Central Time. So at 5 o'clock this morning, right out of the box, Trump falsely claims UK rallies support him. You do know the short London Muslim mayor, Saeed, right, orchestrated all of these rallies. Okay? Orchestrated all these rallies. Saeed did. The London short Muslim mayor. And he is a negative force. Now, the attacks on our president, these protest rallies, the attacks on our president, his etiquette, he broke etiquette, oh, a diplomatic nightmare going over there. This is a mayor that has done nothing whatsoever, just like de Blasio in New York. Okay? See, Trump is correct, and they can't take it. But de Blasio went where? He went inside the plaza of the Trump Tower to attack the President of the United States, right? Bill de Blasio, the socialist mayor of New York City. I mean, he has helped. Mayor de Blasio is playing a role right into sending Paul Manafort to Rikers Island, right? Really? So Trump just said, hey, the London mayor, Saeed, the little short Muslim, is doing the same thing. So he orchestrated these rallies, okay? Go to number 28. Trump falsely claims UK rallies support him. There were actually supporters. Now, here's the thing. They're upset because actually, without the media, our media and their media, Trump's ratings would be much higher. But the conservative groups like that, Nigel Farage's party and Johnson, Boris Johnson's party, these parties and the people that voted for Brexit, they're Trump supporters. This is a liberal Muslim city. Okay, London is a Muslim city that hates Trump. But here's the thing. 250,000 were predicted. 250,000 people were predicted to line the streets. It's a lot of people, but they might have got 20,000. Might have got 15, I'm not for sure. And there was Trump supporters. And you should go online and look at the trash they like to leave behind. So they are all tore up this morning. that there's actually support for President Donald Trump. And one more time and I'll go to break. Number 43. Why is Queen Elizabeth smiling with Donald Trump and actually enjoying his company and attending the D-Day ceremony with him today? Why? 49. This is a picture of Winston Churchill and Queen Elizabeth, her first prime minister. The prime minister that saved her country, as she feels, from Nazis. With the help, when I say the help, of the Americans that left a lot of blood on the shores and in Europe to save this country. And there's Churchill. Queen Elizabeth has not sat down with a prime minister since Churchill that has had enough brass guts to say what has to be said, knows what has to be done, and will do anything it takes regardless of the criticism, like President Donald J. Trump. And that's the bottom line. And they can't take it, folks. They've gone crazy. And D-Day will go well. If D-Day 75th year remembrance of D-Day will go well with the president, because all of the media out there is looking for that major mistake, betting against America. Josh, I sent you a video on D-Day. Let's play that, and then we'll take a break.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Folks, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We left a lot of kids over there, a lot of young men on those shores. But thank you, because I do know that my freedom today and your freedom today has everything to do with, not so much everything to do with, your sacrifice and the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you very much. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
8 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, I'm your host BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I just was reading the Gilmer County Board of Commissioners regular meeting Thursday the 13th. I was just caught off guard here. I mean, they're moving right along with an aquatic center. The Gilmer County Board of Education had an online survey, and an aquatic center was on their survey for their SPLOST money because the Gilmer County Board of Education is not having to use their SPLOST for $80 million of debt, although they're in the same county. When they did not vote to put their SPLOST money to work for an aquatic center for the school system, a few people went over and probably convinced Chairman Paris what a great re-election issue it will be. And so Chairman Paris at Gilmer County has bought right into that probably, and the county side, which has $80 million worth of debt to pay for, is going to now find money for an aquatic center. Then they will tell me that none of these decisions are made based on the possibility of getting reelected. Sorry, I was just caught off guard. I just said all that, all right? That being said, let's move over to lost my train of thought. Let's put up here, that really caught me off guard. I mean, I am just blown away how what I thought was a Tea Party conservative, Chairman Charlie Paris, what I thought was a Tea Party conservative, Chairman Charlie Paris, has resulted in turning into actions a tax and spend liberal. It just catches me off guard. Anyhow, so now let me say this. I want to go back to one thing before we get into some other stuff. Yesterday we talked about it here. The shooting in Virginia Beach. And Josh, you know what? I did not send you that picture. Can you get yesterday's picture of the 12 that were killed, or do I need to resend it? Go ahead and put it up when you get it. So Friday we have, and I was You know, hey, you can put stuff, you can send me messages on social media. You can post on my social media page. We don't care. We have freedom of speech. It's not going to put nasty pictures of the First Lady and then write something nasty, really nasty. Oh, God, secret word, nasty. Okay, you're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. But if you want to take me to task, because somebody did yesterday. I said, where is the reporting from the liberal media at Virginia Beach? Where's the satellite trucks? Where are the reporters on the side of the beach? Where are these people? And how come they're not breaking this down and, you know, blowing this up 24/7? And somebody said, oh my God, I saw it all day long, Saturday on CNN. So you watch CNN, all right? And it was reported. No, it was not. It has not been reported the same way. Now, there's only 5, and listen to the way I put this. There's only 5 less people killed here. Sorry to put it that way. I think my math is right, 12. Than at Parkland School. Right? Only 5. Now, Parkland, they were able to click off, and when we had the Parkland school system, we were able to check off. We had all the little Nazi, or, that wasn't nice. We had all the little socialist, you know, power to the people children, okay, come out, and the media were just, tears were rolling down their cheeks that these children had such courage to come out and attack Fox News and the NRA and everybody, right? When I say only, now we've gone through what lives matter. I mean, we've got Black Lives Matter, we've got Latino Lives Matter, and God forbid you put up All Lives Matter. But see, this right here is scary to the corrupt media that is doing everything on a daily basis to tear down our fabric, to tear the fabric of this country apart. They work every day to see how they can make things a racial issue at every news story, tear our president down, tear Republicans down, tear efforts to reelect any Republicans, and bolster any way they can to get more Democrat votes. Now, if 12 people are killed and they can't go in the newsroom, and you know, if you know me very well, my number one thing is to study the media, okay? If they cannot go in, and if you don't think this is true, they are lying to you and you're believing it every day. They go in and they say, okay, can this story check off? Can we get racism out of it? Can we get more votes for Democrats? Can we draw a conclusion that this was a crazy white kid playing video games? They go through the list. And if it can't come out and benefit them in their propaganda, they leave it alone. Do you think they have a problem, had a problem? You go back and look. And I don't want to do yesterday's segment again. I'm just going to put it up here for a reason. Now you go back and look at the hypocrisy. You go back and look at every shooting and every death in this country and how fast they come out with a shooter. How fast they come out with the picture, how fast they come out. Now all of a sudden, all of these media groups are holy. They're not going to highlight this. They're not going to bring attention to the shooter. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because right here, guess what? All lives matter. We have black women. We have a black woman, 2 black guys, older white guy, middle-aged white guy, an older white woman, younger white woman, younger white guy. That could actually have all lives matter. Maybe he did not discriminate on his shooting, spree. It happens to be, let's go with number 45. Okay? It happens to be Dwayne Craddock, city engineer, 15-year employee of Virginia Beach, government employee, submitted resignation letter hours before shooting. Black guy, worked for the city. This one's going to be tough. How are we supposed to spin this in there in the newsroom? How do we get out racism? How do we get out more votes for Democrats? This is a problem. He is a black guy that is not in a gang who shot other black people in Chicago with an illegal gun. This is not gang violence. This is a black male. Give me number 46. This is a black male, worked for the city, engineering department, bought his, they're not AR-15s, so we cannot go out and claim we need to, can't go with the narrative, ban assault, semi-automatic assault weapons, military-grade weapons. Tell that lie. We can't tell that lie. What are we to do with this? Now, here's an option we could have. I'm going to tell you, folks, the hypocrisy. All right? Now, what is Kirsten Gillibrand? How does this all fit together? What is Kirsten Gillibrand getting attacked for? Is her immediate response to Al Franken wanting to, squeeze the honkers in a picture. Sorry, folks, I didn't do it. Al Franken did. So she immediately came out, asked for his resignation, and we thought, well, So, what's the result of this right here? Now, this is a picture you can't put enough words with. This is a picture. This is a picture you can't write this script. Give me number 12. Virginia, kill 'em governor. You have 'em baby, we kill 'em governor. Right? Ralph Northam calls for common sense gun legislation, gun control. Common sense. Well, boy, don't you have any common sense? Well, common sense will tell you. Well, it's just a matter of common sense. Oh, since you put it that way, I got you there. It's common sense gun control. Wow, I bet that tested well. Can you get our marketing group on the phone? Yes. What can we do? Want to take people's guns, want to change the way they purchase their guns, want to change, how they keep their guns in their own home. I need some things that might test well. Well, our testing shows common sense is the big word right now, the big two words. If you can get that in front of that, that's helpful. All right, good. So our marketing says test common sense tested through the roof. So that's what we're going to use, gun control. Governor Ralph Northam is calling for, now look at this picture, really close. He's calling for a special session, the Virginia State Legislature special session. Now this is the guy, let's go, I don't have the one guy, but let's go with this really quick. Give me number 42. And this is the governor, Ralph Northam. And this is his page. Every graduating student at this medical school got their own page. And somehow, these medical school, not my words, I'm just going to make a joke out of it. Somehow, whoever the editor is at the medical school wanted to play a joke on Ralph and put a picture of someone in blackface a KKK outfit on his page. And it wasn't till a couple months ago where that little trick that was played on him came to light. BS. BS. Folks, the Democrats are in a total mess. A complete and total mess. Republicans will win back Virginia. Okay? No matter what you did, Barack Hussein Obama, and what you claim your economic, things growing economically here in the country, as you poured all that money into Northern Virginia with those government workers, we will win Virginia back. Here's a guy that is so racist, okay? Now here's a Democrat that is so racist. In his medical yearbook, he is with someone with a KKK outfit. And see, this is back in the day when, the Grand Wizard, or jokingly, or, people like Robert Byrd and many others, KKK was acceptable. They're so racist, folks. They are the racist people, period. So his school does an investigation. They do an investigation of his yearbook page. And they come back and determine that's not him in the picture. Really? Why, I'm going to tell you, I am so friggin', oh man. No bad words, no bad words, no bad words. I'm sorry I had to do that. So this is Ralph. Now this is Ralph Killam. Remember, we played, what was it, yesterday or Monday, where he's on the radio going to kill the baby. Why, ma'am, you've just had the most physically draining experience. Guys, we don't know nothing. We can't even begin to. Get out of it. You don't know nothing about childbirth. Oh, we don't know nothing. I mean, that's it. I mean, you got yourself into the delivery room. You're no longer pacing in the waiting room. You're in the delivery room so your wife can look over at you and tell you that as soon as it's done, she's going to beat your ass. I'm just joking, but I'm serious, man. So this is the governor, and I'm not getting sidetracked. This is the governor that says, I'll tell you what, you have the most emotional, physical experience in your life. And when you're done delivering, we will look at you and say, you want to kill it or not? I know you didn't like that. You didn't like that, but what the hell? What the hell? You listen to it. Tell me. Well, we'll make the baby comfortable before we kill it. Okay? What the hell? And we'll keep the baby and then we'll have a talk with the mother. This is Ralph Killam. This is Ralph Racist Northern. Now, wait a minute. Now we have, let's go back to let's go back to 12. And to the left there, we have the Lieutenant Governor, Lord Justin Fairfax. I call it Lord Fairfax. Why? Because he got his surname from a slave owner, a white man, Lord Fairfax. So there's Lord Justin Fairfax, the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, that pushed a woman's head down on him, who allegedly raped, sexually assaulted 2 women, allegedly. Hell, ain't like me, Bill Clinton. That's what I did. I allegedly asked Monica Lewinsky, come in here. You see that girl out there in the waiting room? Bring her right on in. Lord Justin Fairfax allegedly sexually attacked and raped a woman, allegedly, against their will. He is in the picture. And then we have Virginia Attorney General Mark Herring. Mark Herring. Which said, hell, I better come out and say now, I wore blackface and I did a rap song in blackface or something. Now, is the Virginia, listen, I love you in Virginia, okay? Virginia's supposed to be for lovers, right? Where's the old bumper sticker? Virginia's for lovers. But right now, the Virginia, and I hope you can go red here, Virginia is for murdering governors, advocating murder, racist Democrat governor advocating murder, a lieutenant governor that has been accused allegedly of rape and being sexually inappropriate with women, and an attorney general that's supposed to, follow through with the law was rapping in blackface back in the day. Where is the Virginia special session, okay? Where is the Virginia legislature's special session on Ralph Northam's racism? Where is the Virginia legislature's special session for hearings concerning Lord Fairfax alleged rape? Where are the public hearings? Now, his accusers want public hearings. Especially one is ready to go in front of the Virginia State Legislature. Where is that? But no. Nothing. Crickets. Number 13. Now here's what Northern will be doing. Virginia governor calls for common sense gun control. They're going to have a special session. A special session. And Northern said, I will be asking for votes and laws, not thoughts and prayers. Votes and laws, not thoughts and prayers. So there are three despicable human beings. Number 12. 3 absolutely despicable human beings that are going to attempt to capitalize politically on 12 people dead at Virginia Beach, because he's not just going to offer thoughts and prayers. He wants new laws in place. Common sense gun legislation. Just saying. Alleged rapist, a killing governor. If your baby wants to die, we'll kill it for you. And, guy likes to rap in blackface in Virginia. The hypocrisy. Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. When I say I'm a little, if you were expecting the show to go a little different direction this morning, my apology to you. I don't apologize really like doing the show, but the hypocrisy in Virginia and these 12 people, it bothers me that senselessly these 12 people were killed. It bothers me. It bothers me that we have to go into our government buildings now in total lockdown and have several forms, seems like ID, and I just say that jokingly, and we can't, it bothers me. It bothers me that the society has lost their damn mind to the point to where a man or a woman can't just, carry a pocket knife. I mean, you go back, we didn't kill each other. We didn't friggin' kill each other. We didn't shoot each other. We didn't do crazy asterisk. We didn't. But I mean, you can get mad if you want and think it's chauvinistic and think what in the world, but it's not even the 1970s that, every boy had a pocket knife. Not every boy. All right already. I am happy for you. But how many what it's like? You have a pocket knife from your grandfather gave you as a kid, and you walk up to some courthouse, well, I have to take that from you, sir. I didn't realize I had it in my pocket. I've been carrying it. I usually put it in the car when I come in. All right, can you just put it over there? No, we can't do that. We can't return it. What the hell? You can't return my pocket knife. How did this happen? But I'm just looking at, these people are murdered and killed, and because of these despicable people in these elected offices, friggin' can't capitalize the way they want in the newsroom and spin it the way they want. All right, let's get away from that. All right, let's go to some bigger and better things. So obviously, there's a strategy being formed within the liberal media / the abortion law. So let's go to that, all right? Well, the chocolate milk cow is going to Hollywood. That was just wrong, but I'm going to go with it again. So chocolate milk cow's going to Hollywood to beg Hollywood not to hold this against Georgia. But if you plan to hold it against Georgia, can you send the money our way and for political campaigns? It's all politics. Let's roll the video here of you-know-who going, the chocolate milk cow going to Hollywood to try to save Georgia. Roll that tape. You know which one it is.
Gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams is traveling to California to do some damage control over Georgia's abortion law. Jennifer Bellamy joins us. Jennifer, some people feel the trip's necessary to try to keep the film industry booming here.
Cheryl, in recent weeks, several leading Hollywood actors and producers have vowed not to work in Georgia because of the law. And a number of major production studios have said they could leave the state if the legislation goes into effect. It'll be a huge blow to our state since the industry employs more than 90,000 people and brings in billions of dollars in revenue. So Stacey Abrams is flying to LA to meet with some film executives and encourage them to stay and fight the movement instead. Abrams and her allies have been rallying Hollywood leaders to donate to candidates and groups challenging the law instead of boycotting the state altogether. And just last month, Governor Brian Kemp skipped a trip out to LA to court studio executives amid the backlash.
All right, so here you go. So the chocolate milk cow's headed out to LA to try to save the movie industry in Georgia. But let's just put it like this. How about you give your money and fundraise, and let's see if we could flip the state of Georgia. All right, so we're going to call it, hey, our first thing on this, Josh, pay attention, young man in there. We're going to call this Jake's 2 cents, okay? You got it? Jake's. Yeah, now let me find Jake's 2 cents here. I got it just a minute ago. All right, because there's times, obviously, when somebody can actually Let's see. Hang tight there, Josh. I got it here somewhere. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me. Hold on just a minute. I got to take this call. Hello? Yes, it is. I didn't care. Sorry about that. Come on. Sorry, folks. I had to take the call because I had to produce. Josh, I had to. We got to talk about IT to produce the upcoming baseball tournament. All right, and I've got to find. I'll find it here. I got it. Sorry about that. So we're going to call this. Jake's 2 cents is this one, all right? So let's get back to the fact, okay? Stacey Abrams is going out there. We keep hearing Hollywood, Hollywood in Georgia. So Jake on Facebook, all right, writes, my 2 cents on the film industry leaving Georgia. If it's going to be hard to do business in Georgia with the new heartbeat bill, maybe you should rethink some of the countries you film in. Countries that do not give women equal rights, countries that outlaw homosexualities and ban abortions no matter the circumstances, yet you film there and do not bat an eye. This whole thing is political. It's the socialist progressive format of think like us or else. I love it. Think like us or else. Money runs these companies and even actors. If they were truly about all they say they are, they would only film in New York and California and let the politicians who most of have never had a real job outside of politics feast on half their profits. Oh, Jake, way to go! I mean, what? Hey, I got to have him in here to do the daggone show. Why don't you go to California? You know, you politicians, you've never had a job, can have half your money. Right? Go film in California, New York, and they can have half your money. That's what you want, right? So, I could care less if they leave or stay. I've lived in Georgia my whole life, and I will live here till I die, with or without the Hollywood actors and studios. Thank you, Jake. I've been looking for that. I've lived here all my life, and Georgia's actually, done okay. Guess what? Who's the guy that just won the Jeopardy thing, Josh? $2.5 million, right? Guess what he has to do because it's filmed in California? He has to leave behind like $1.2 million in California in taxes.
It's unreal.
Huh?
It's unreal.
Yep. So way to go, Jake. You're exactly right. People leave. So listen, I just wanted to bring up this morning. It may not be nice, but we'll say it one more. I've said it already twice. Why not, right? So, the Georgia chocolate milk cow is going to head over to California and beg them not to leave. Wink, wink. So I really think what Stacey Abrams is going to do is she's going to head to California and she's going to beg all the Hollywood types to ratchet it up. That's right. I think she's going to say, bring it on, and send us the money. Because we'll make it a campaign issue and we will flip Georgia for you if you will pour the money into our political pockets. So it's disgusting what Stacey Abrams, and you know what? I'm not trying to, what the hell? What the hell? You say I'm being nasty about her? Whoa, wait a minute. Is that what you're saying? Why do I have to be nasty? Maybe I don't have to be so nasty. And maybe Stacey Abrams could stop lying so bad to the people of Georgia and quit sucking up to Hollywood, move on George Soros and the rest of these people to try to dump millions and millions of dollars into Georgia to try to change us into something that we don't want to be. You got it? So thank you, Governor Brian Kemp, for signing and protecting, life over Hollywood. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Folks, we maybe have to do like some video or something where we give you some of our during the break conversations we have around here. They're a lot of fun. I'm your host, BKP, 921 in the morning, 69 degrees here in Ellijay, Georgia. Let's show them how they can contact the show. Right there it is, chief@fetchernews.com. There's our phone number. That's a 24/7 phone number that they could text. And there's all the ways you can run the social media. Follow us there. Now, we were discussing chicken. Chicken came into play. And I'll tell you what, Josh, you know, I'm not knocking anybody that has chicken on the menu, but if you want chicken, Ingles about 11 o'clock, when they pull up that first batch and dump that chicken in that thing, I tell you what, I got to give it to Ingles on their chicken, man.
I agree with you there.
You agree with that?
Yep.
I tell you what, you go over there and watch Ingles drop that fresh batch of chicken, you're going to like that. So, anytime. Jake sent me a message and wanted to know, and I didn't look at the time. I think he wanted to know when we were going to do it. I think it was earlier he sent me that message. So make sure you tag Jake in my little, and I know I wasn't nice. I'm sorry. I was nasty. Is that my fault? Am I a bad person because I was nasty when the media has led me to believe that Trump called I mean, I think me being nasty is no other than, I think it's Trump's fault I'm nasty. I really do. Or acting nasty. Finally going to blame it on the president. I'm just joking out there. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, I knew I was going to get out of sorts. I knew I was. I've been, I'm hearing tariffs, okay? Oh, my, and let me tie these together, okay? Let me tie these together for a reason. Because I just like almost... So, let me go with this, okay? Number 2, and stay with me on this. Now, here's what's happened in Washington, D.C. There's 2 things I want to focus on. In Washington, D.C., there's 2 things. One, sometimes we do not accept or pay attention to that the swamp is not only Democrats. You got it? A lot of swamp up there, okay? All right. The swamp is not all Democrats. A lot of Republicans in that swamp. Let's leave it at that. Second, here's what's happening up there. You have the Mitch McConnells and you have the people in the world that, the politicians in Washington, D.C. that have never done anything else. Never done anything else. I mean, they got out of college, they became communications director for a small city, they ran for city council, then they ran for mayor, and then they ran for commissioner, and then they ran for state senator, and then they ran for their senator or House of Representatives. They don't know anything else. You have an enormous, Congress is 535, that's Congress, okay? 535, 100 U.S. senators, 2 from each state, by the way. That'd be, 100 senators, and then 435 members of the House of Representatives makes up Congress. These people have no understanding whatsoever of business or profits or making money or running a business. The majority of these people have had people come to them, now listen to me, whether you believe this or not, and say, look, go set up this phony corporation over here and we'll make sure we pack it full of money, and that's how you take this $150, $180, or $200,000 a year job, and when you get done, we'll make sure you're worth $7, $8 million, 10, whatever you want to turn it into. But we have, out of 535 members of Congress, we have a handful, and I mean it's a small handful, that really understood going to the bank, really understand getting turned down by the bank, saying, having a banker, and we're not, this is not knock the banker hour, okay, but having a banker look at you, okay, and give you how much, all the things they think that are great about your idea going into business. Yes, you need that capital to get that business off the ground. Yes, I think you will do great in that business, but obviously you don't have enough stuff for us to take away from you if all of your passion and hopes and dreams fail, because we won't. Just say it, okay? So, and it's not negative. I swear to God, it's just the way it is, all right? These people do not know anything about that. They don't know when you come back that you have to put that amount of debt on the piece of paper, and you have to look at that amount of debt, and you have to service that debt, plus grow your business, plus find enough money for payroll on Friday, okay? They don't know anything about that. So they are in a world with Donald Trump that they know nothing about. They are in a world of things they heard you could do, they thought could happen, but never dreamed anybody would. Because obviously NAFTA, we cut this great deal, Bill Clinton, George H. Bush, laying on the desk of Bill Clinton, he signs it into effect. George W. expands NAFTA. We signed this great deal to send everything we have to Mexico. Everything's a big word, I understand, but to send our parts manufacturers, to send our car manufacturers to Mexico, to send our blue jean manufacturers, Levi's from Blue Ridge, Georgia, to Mexico. Fabtech here in Ellijay, Georgia, we sent to Mexico. You name it, we sent it to Mexico. Why, they never dreamed somebody would say, it's going to cost a little to bring it back. Wow, we never dreamed that would happen. That's what's going on. Let's go to this for a minute. Trump tariffs on Mexico likely will go into effect. Okay? Right? Let's go to number 6. Now, this is Dave Briggs. Now, Dave Briggs just briefly used to be with Fox, and obviously he hated the people over there so bad because this is the most liberal guy. If you look there on the right, it's 4:05 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm watching these liberal whack jobs. He is going nuts, all right? And let's go to number 7. GOP rebellion over Trump's Mexico tariffs. McConnell, there is not much support in my conference for tariffs. They're sitting there, here's what's happening with these guys. They're like, we heard that somebody might do that. We never dreamed anybody would step. Well, Lord, I'm going to tell you something. You never dreamed you'd have Donald J. Trump for president of the United States. Well, we never thought about actually putting tariffs on something from Mexico to stop immigration, illegal immigration just flooding across our border. Huh. What a concept. Don't forget, the swamp is not all Democrats, okay? So let's go to I'm going to give you another couple, and then I'm going to explain something to you. I'm sorry, when I say explain to you, I know that might be upsetting. That's CNN. So let's go to number 24. Trump faces GOP resistance to Mexico tariffs. That's 4 a.m. Central, right, 5 o'clock, right out of the box. They got the press release right there, MSNBC, first thing this morning, okay? Let me see what else I have here, and we will get to it briefly. Hold on. Trump tweets out, number 38. I can imagine crying Chuck Schumer saying out loud for all to hear, I am bluffing with respect to putting tariffs on Mexico. What a creep. He would rather have our country fail with drugs and immigration than give Republicans a win. But he gave Mexico bad advice. No bluff. Thank you, Mr. President. I just wish you would have put, instead of Chuck Schumer, you would list all of them and say it to them. Because, see, they would rather have drugs and our failed immigration program and our schools and our hospitals, failing schools and hospitals. And they would rather have this terrible, drugs are killing our kids. And I know you're going to say, well, you know, that used to be what my grandpa used to say. They could care less. It's their money that's more important. It's that 5%. It's that, oh my God, what will you do to save these kids in this country? Donald Trump's tired of it. He wants to build a wall. He wants the immigration laws changed. He does not want chain migration. He wants to change the asylum seeking laws in this country. No, kids in cages. And Trump killed 7 kids according to them. Really? You crazy people? Why, that tariff thing. And then you have so let's stay there just for a minute. Now, how does this tie together? Okay? Let's go to, now this is going to be a couple minutes long, and I want to do this for a reason. Let's go to a report from KTLA Channel 5. And what I have, it's yesterday. Let's go through a LA report yesterday. Let's play that video.
And Lou, homelessness is certainly a hot button issue, and today we had a breakdown of the problem, the crisis here in Southern California, and also some suggestions on how to combat it. Officials say even as housing placements reach new heights, the 2019 Greater Los Angeles homeless count shows a 12% rise in homelessness from last year. Officials say 2 years into a 10-year investment with Measure H, LA's homeless services system is preventing and ending homelessness for more people than ever before. However, increasing rents, a housing crisis, and economic disparities and challenges are pushing more Angelenos into homelessness. They say the encampments and those tent cities that we see are most visible, but contrary to popular belief, the majority of homeless people are not so visible. They're living in their cars, and they are not suffering from mental illness or substance abuse, but rather economic hardship or lack of a strong support system with their family and friends. By the numbers now, the 2019 count shows nearly 59,000 people in Los Angeles County experiencing homelessness, representing that 12% jump from last year's count. The city of LA saw a 16% increase. The population is constantly shifting, with people moving out of homelessness and others moving into the problem.
One of the challenges that Los Angeles has is that we are the least affordable housing market in America. That is a very large number of people who are very close to the edge at any given time, and as rents move faster than incomes, many people are falling into homelessness on a regular basis.
So I cite these elements: preventing unjust evictions, preventing rent gouging, and preventing discrimination against people with rental subsidies as actions that the state of California can take today to stem the inflow of people into homelessness.
The number of homeless veterans decreased slightly from last year. However, the number of homeless youth pretty much skyrocketed, up 24% this year from last. We will have more on the story throughout the day. For now, reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, I'm Chris Wolf, KTLA. Chris Wolf.
All right, so we are concerned about tariffs, 5% from Mexico. Trump says he's going to stop this. Thousands pouring across our borders. Children pouring across our borders, going into your schools. Okay? Thousands. 59,000. LA County. Homeless. 59,000. Up 12%. We have turned, here's another story from the Gazette X. I wanted to double check, you know. Homelessness jumps 12% in LA County and 16% in the city. Officials are stunned. 59,000, they're stunned. Here's what we could do. We could pass an infrastructure bill, right? Well, that would be great. And what can we do with the infrastructure bill? Give me number 47. Maybe we could build you some more government housing, Democrats. Latinos out there, homeless. Maybe there's some Chicago tenements there. Maybe we could build you some government housing and stick you in your government-controlled housing. Maybe we could do that in the infrastructure bill. Let's go to number 48. Here's something we could build for you. We can get you off the streets and build you that right there with our $1 trillion infrastructure bill that the Democrats want. We can get you off the street. No, here's what we could do. We could put a tariff on Mexico. We could tell Mexico, if you don't stop sending them to our border, we're going to make it impossible for you to send your products into this country. And I'm not bluffing or playing around. Then you got Mitch McConnell, you got all these stuffed shirts running, oh my God, we don't have the appetite for tariffs. We just don't have the appetite for it. No, we don't. I don't give a damn about your appetite. Here's what I care about, is the schools that nobody will talk about, that are slammed with these people. Our hospitals slammed. Our communities slammed. Our cities, 59,000 homeless, smell like urine. Walk in your cities. Here's what you've done. You have taken areas of the city and revitalized them. Oh my God, I love it. We've revitalized areas of our city. No, all you did was quarantine off a segment, keep the poor people out by making every single thing so expensive nobody can live and be in your section of your city that you've revitalized. That's what you've done. And then you push out San Francisco, New York, Chicago, 10 murders, 10 or more murders, 52 shot over the weekend. Smells like urine. You got to be careful. They just crap right on the sidewalks. It's disgusting. You go to public restrooms, urinate. I mean, it's disgusting. There's animals. We got damn animals living in these cities. Oh, I'm the bad guy. I don't have to be nasty about it. I'm sorry. All right, let's take one more break and we'll come back and wrap up. But here's the thing. The tariffs, go with it, Donald. I don't give a rat's. Put the tariffs on. Tell Mexico. I don't care if all the Republicans up there are having heart failure because their bank accounts are not swelling because they've never run a business in their damn life and they have no idea what's going on. America first. I like it, Donald. Keep it up. Take it a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, tell them how they can get in touch with the show at any time there. There you go. That's a 24/7 number. Email us, social media way. Now, what we like to do at this time, I know I've been a little bit all over the map, but every time I see Mitch McConnell come down the hall and drag him a couple Republicans, and, you know, we may not have an appetite for tariffs. All right, I'm not going to tell you I like tariffs, but I tell you what, I'm flat out tired of what's going on. We're going to go through, this is where I kind of rapidly go through pictures and highlight. Number one is the Scott Peterson, the coward of the county, Broward County. Parkland officer arrested. This is the guy that would not go in, okay, would not go in. And Fred, let's go with number 8, Fred Guttenberg. His daughter was killed. I have in Parkland School. I have no comment except to say, rotten hell, Scott Peterson. You could have saved some of the 17. You could have saved my daughter. You did not, and then you lied about it, and you deserve the misery coming your way. So he is headed to jail. He'll be a-going. All right. So let me do that. Let me run through quickly and see if I have any more of those. Let's go to MSNBC. Came up with number 23. They come out with it also. Former Parkland security officer charged with neglect, negligence, and perjury. All right, that's Scott Peterson. All right, so we have that. Let's go to the other end of the spectrum. Let's talk about the Russian bots. They can't give this up. This is driving them crazy. Okay, let's go to number 29. Russian bots tweeted 10 million plus times ahead of 2016 election. Okay, they're going nuts over it. Here is number 30. Twitter bots 2016 propaganda campaign. Tweets 10 million, followers 6.4 million, following 3.2 million. Now let me say something this on Russian bots, okay? When I started this business, okay, we're in our 10th year. When we started this business, we knew that a lot of our business would be surrounded by social media. So we went on Twitter and we @FetchYourNews, right? So we would get some followers, all right? And we were up to 30 and we were up to 40. And our followers are organic. And we just added, they're organic followers. And what I mean by that, there's truly people that are following our company and we're following back. But I asked somebody one time, and this is almost 10 years ago, hey, how do these people get 50,000 and 300,000? It can't be real. And they said, I could get you 50,000 followers. I said, how? This is way before 2016, Jack, Jill, and whoever you are, way before 2016. I can get you 50,000 followers. How? Russian bots. You can go right now, you can buy 500 Russian bots, and a company out of Russia, buy Russian bots, and they will start retweeting. And they will start retweeting everything you do like crazy. And then real people will see that and they will retweet. And the next thing you know, your tweets become viral. They get in a list of, hey, they're going viral. And boom, there you are. I said, really? Wow. I didn't opt for it. I didn't opt for it. Guess what? President was offered almost the same thing from Russia. He didn't opt for it. But this, they can't stop. They can't stop with it. There's no way Trump should be number 31. Russian trolls who interfered in 2016 U.S. election also made ad money, reports say. The corruption of Hillary Clinton, it's amazing what they've left out. So let's go the other way, okay? That is their can't give up Russia. So we got 8 minutes, all right? Number 36, across the pond. Trump is expected, we'll see the pictures coming out very soon, of D-Day remembrance, 75 years, with the president, the queen, Angela Merkel. And here they are. Trump commemorates D-Day with Queen, then heading to Ireland for a meeting with the Prime Minister and visit his golf club. He needs to check the club. They are so crazy. Number 35, Trump did an interview with Piers Morgan where his comments concerning Vietnam, and I'm not going to make them today because I'm out of time. I want to be able to tell you how I feel about that war and Trump's comments. Trump, on not serving in Vietnam, it isn't like I'm fighting against Nazi Germany. They've gone nuts over that, okay? They're all upset about his comments on Vietnam, okay? See, here it is, number 22. Okay, this morning, Good Morning Britain TV with Piers Morgan, he was on there. He clarified. They said Trump tried to clarify his derogatory comments concerning the princess on nasty. He just said, hey, I didn't know she was nasty towards me. And then I went on to say, hey, I hope she does well. Here's number 21, New York Times. Donald Trump's draft deferments four for college, 1 for bad feet. Okay? Anybody see Animal House? Just checking. All right? They're going crazy over that. Oh, let's go with this, number 20, Joe Biden. Biden jokes about inappropriate touching women during a town hall event in New Hampshire. Okay? And then he's brushing off, number 19, Biden brushes off criticism from Senator Warren. Looks like Biden has been doing a little plagiarism here recently. Wonder when that happened last. On his, oh, let's go to 18. I like this one. Trump explains insult to Duchess Meghan. Says nasty was intended to describe her remarks, not her. This is what they spent time on, folks, in the news. How it was meant nasty. Let me tell you what nasty is. That was me. I was nasty when I said Stacey Abrams, a nice, intelligent, educated African-American black lady, when I said, whatever. I can't say that again. That was nasty. Number 17, Biden's campaign amends climate change plan. They went and grabbed all these clips on climate change, slammed them into the plan. They can't come up with a plan. They've got Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez that never probably kept her tips up in the tip jar. Okay, I got how much I made? $162 tonight. I need to report that to the government. Oh, wouldn't we love to see her tax returns, baby? See if those bar tips were ever reported to the IRS. Got to look into that, right? So Biden's campaign, you got Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez out there yelling climate change. You've got Inslee out there, Washington Governor Inslee. You've got him yelling climate change. Biden knows that socialism and climate change is going to sink them. He knows that. But he is getting so much criticism that he's got to run and shove in his website platform climate change. So they go to these places, I don't have time to tell you where, and they clip these climate change things out and they paste them in there and they say, this is our position. Well, somebody actually read it and said, no, it's not your position. It's their position and their position there. So they're putting the footnotes this morning, giving credit to where they stole the information for their plan that they did not have. Biden's campaign amends climate change. Says passages did not credit some of the sources in his proposal. Some of the sources were not credited. I think I remember that happening to Biden one other time in the past. Wonder if he'll have to leave his second presidential campaign on plagiarism. Hilarious. Number 15. Don't worry, Joe. If Lord Fairfax there in Virginia could allegedly rape women and still have a job, just because you're smacking one or two on the tushy there and plagiarism, what's the big deal anymore? Biden brushes off criticism from Senator Warren, says he's looking to carve a way to a better future. Why some of the Democrats are saying Joe is a dinosaur of the past. But he is trying to tell you, hey, although I'm a 76-year-old white, pasty white guy, I do have fresh new ideas. Actually, I have new teeth. What's wrong with that? I learned to work my Netflix just last week. I'm an Amazon Prime customer. I mean, who's to say that I can't embrace the future? Holy mackerel. This is going to start happening. I should have spent more time on this. This is going to start happening, number 14. And CNN and MSNBC are going to carry the water. They're all going to carry the water. House Dems passed Dreamers' pathway to citizenship. Now, the one thing you need to realize there is 7 Republicans voted with them, okay? But they passed, House Dems passed Dreamers' pathway to citizenship. Now, remember in the 2018 election how much legislation that Republicans had passed that never went anywhere was sitting there. Do you remember the media highlighting that the Republicans had passed something for Dreamers? Republicans passed something to replace Obamacare with. Something that says, hey, we will give your pre-existing conditions. No, the media never highlighted what Republicans passed. Now, this will go nowhere, but they're going to say, House, you're going to start seeing what all the House is doing. This is the beginning of seeing everything they claim the House is doing, and you need to keep the House Democrat. Trust me, you will start seeing this over and over again. Here's something, let me see what else I have. Hang tight, hang tight. There is one more thing. Let's go to number 5. Fed policymakers closely monitoring trade war. Dow to be next. They're trying to hope they're not next, the Federal Reserve. Okay, because there needs to be an investigation into the Federal Reserve. So Powell, the chairman, says, we'll take appropriate steps. So if tariffs come up, increase pricing, we will probably drop interest rates so everything can be moving along like it is in the economy. I'm your host, BKP. It is 10 o'clock. We got to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow morning right here, same place, same time. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for just bearing with me, getting me through. Without you, what would I do? I'll be back tomorrow. You come back too. Josh, get us out of here.